Yes, John, I would think that from my personal point of view, I'm strongly in favor, if and when we have the charter referendum suggested to the citizens, that we enlarge the 30-day notice period to 60 days. That's more in line with the modern trend, and it seems to me that would be enough time to eliminate the shortness of the 30-day period. And secondly, I really believe that we have a responsibility not only to all the citizens as a unified council, but to each citizen individually. And in this connection, I think that the departments should be more responsive to the fact that someone in their department was involved in an accident, or they know of some such occasion which took place. And if this is true, they could either mail or have someone go by the citizen's home, and like supposedly happened in the Saunders case, and leave the form with them. And on the form it says you must get your notice in within so many days. And that way at least they've had the form ahead of the deadline and they've been notified. And I think that would be in keeping with the justice toward the individual citizen. Last night was a conflict, and during the state fair, the state fair board has a party for the foreign visitors who have brought cattle here to show at various exhibits at the fairground. And a part of the crowd that greets these visitors and is the host group are administrative officials on the county level, on the city level in Dallas. There were mayors of a lot of the towns, and their wives were there last night at this party. And it's booked, of course, a year in advance because the date's picked out, I guess, annually, and from one fair to the next. So actually, most of the city council, mayor-wise, and 6 or 7 of us were there at this party greeting these foreign visitors who come to Dallas and exhibit their cattle and horses at the fair.
Some larger cities have what they call professional greeters to stand in for the council at ceremonial occasions like this, so the council can attend to regular council business. Would you favor this kind of thing when you get in a tight like this?
Last night, a professional greeter would not have solved the problem. It was a necessity of having a lot of host people there because there were 700 or 800 total people in attendance, and about 600 of those only spoke Spanish or were from South America primarily, and you needed a lot of people going around shaking hands to give them the feeling that the local town and the state fair group was interested in their well-being and that they had a good time. So you needed a large number of people there also to shake hands and talk to them.
And the importance of this weighed against the importance of hearing your own your own citizens about charter revision. How do you balance that?
The question sounds a little rough when you put it that way, but the truth is that the councilmen did not have any responsibility of input last night. It was really showing respect to the citizens by being there. And the first meeting that I attended, for example, I didn't say one word about anything that was being said because we were listening to the citizens. So technically, as long as the chairman was there to control the flow of information from the crowd, that was all that was really needed. The council being there would be a matter of respect to the citizenry, and we all were very unhappy about the conflict and talked about it Monday and again Tuesday before we went to the party, and it was suggested to us that the importance of the party to the state fair was enough to override the other, and although we didn't like it, we did follow their advice.